Okay, okay, on period. Puriana to the period. Puriana to the period. What's good, everybody? What's popping, y'all? Oh, is the lights on? Oh, oh my, Tasha can't. Oh my goodness. They still over there hoping, wishing, and praying, hoping, wishing, and praying. Okay, doing them demonic chants and things. Good. The lights is out. The lights is not out. The lights is out. Oh my God. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me run this extension cord from my house to my neighbor house real quick, y'all. Give me just 1 second, girl. I gotta run the extension cord, girl. Let me run this extension cord over, girl. Ooh, ooh, the devil will not win. The devil is a lie. Ooh, the devil is a lie. Tasha K and them can go ahead and quit. Quit. Okay? Because when there's a will, there's a way. When there's a will, there's a way. Ooh. What's good, everybody? What's popping, y'all? Shout out to Void, Walker, Kai. Shout out to Slay. Shout out to Philly Chica. Shout out to Nunya, BB. Shout out to Baby Shay. What's popping, you all? Oh, let me make sure these bills. Uh, is my bill? Is it the bill? Is it the? I know I pay my bill. Oh, girl, it's like we pay these bills every day, girl. Like this. Oh, girl. Shout out to everybody in the building who bills is paid. Her. Oh, oh, my. Oh. Let me see if my neighbor will let me use their power. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, bitch, I ain't got the COVID, bitch. I was just smoking, girl. I was just smoking with smoke break before, girl. I was just smoking on Instagram with smoke break before. I ain't got the COVID, girl. My COVID just. I just came over here to see if I could borrow some electric. Can I borrow some electric, please, girl? Cause I'm trying to do this show right now, girl. Ooh. I'm trying to do the show right now, girl. It's good. It's good. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's good. Ooh. Let me find out you part of the Crown family. Good. Let me find out you part of the Crown family. Good. Y'all share this live. Y'all share this live. Y'all share this live. Ooh, it's about to get lit. Ooh, shout out to my neighbor for letting me steal some electric, okay? Tasha K and them will not win, okay? Let me get this lamp over here and plug this shit up. Ooh, ooh, let me plug this lamp up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's the lamp for me. Ooh, come on. Come on here, y'all. Come on here, y'all. Come on here. Y'all make sure y'all sharing this live. Y'all make sure y'all sharing this live. Shout out to Supreme Shantae. Shout out to Sun. What is that? Sean. Okay. Shout out to Brown Sugar, Texas. Okay. Shout out to Sunshine. Okay. On period. Ooh. Okay. We almost ready. We almost ready. We almost ready. My special guest is here. My special guest is here. Hashtag exclusive. Hashtag exclusive. We almost ready to go. We almost ready to go. Oh my goodness. Every time, y'all, every time. There's always some shit. There's always some shit. Give me just 1 moment. Oh, damn. Damn. I have to start planning for this. Okay, on period. I have to start planning for this. She will not win. She won't. Ooh. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, y'all. Oh, okay. Period. Periodicity. Period. The lights is back. Oh, okay. A period. Well, hang tight because things are about to get lit. Lit. Okay. Okay, on period. Puriana to the period. What's good, everybody? It is the official King This is the home of the lituation where we keep it what? Lit, lit. Who's ready to get lit? Okay? Who's ready to get lit? Lit. Okay? This is the home of the lituation, the littest place on earth, the one and only dust-free zone where there's no raggedy, dusty, musty, crusty, sissy, crispy, dirty, uh, pussy holes allowed. Her, Puriana to the period. Today, okay, I'm bringing back Smoke Break 215, okay, aka Verlene Valentine, okay, on period. Uh, because the last time the audio was messed up. Okay, I blame myself. Okay, I didn't test the audio before we went live, so there's a lot of things going on. Okay, and I just wanted to make sure that she got her story out there in the right way. Okay, so I have backstage smoke break 215. Okay, and today we're going to be talking about a lot of things. Okay, drop some crowns in the comments. Okay, if you're ready for the lituation. Okay, on period. Puriana to the period. Drop some crowns in the comments. Okay, make sure you're sharing this live. Okay, at this time. Okay. Um, Make sure that you're liking this video. Make sure you're liking this video. Make sure you're sharing this live, okay? Because it don't cost you nothing. But if you would like to donate to the official King in a monetary way, look, all of the proceeds goes directly back into the platform. Her, Puriana to the period. Yes, and I have CashApp, Venmo, Zelle, Super Chat. Super Chat. It's right there. Super Chat, your way to the top. Ain't that how I go? Ain't that how I go? Super Chat, your way to the top. That's what they be talking about. Super Chat. Super Chat. Just joking. Anyways, yes. Uh, yes. Uh, share this video. Share this video. Like this video. Comment, comment, comment. At the end of the video, we're gonna take some calls so that if I miss anything or if you guys want to answer any questions, you can. So without further ado, okay, let me bring up this queen. Okay, this black queen. Hey, Smoke Break.
Hello,
How are you?
hello, hello. Hey, y'all.
What's going on? How is
Nothing
everything?
much. Great. Life is great for me.
So the last time we smoked, the audio wasn't quite there, and I,
Is it
I I
okay?
wanted to bring you back just so that we can clear things up. You know what I'm saying? If there were any parts that were left out because of the shaky audio. Um, Also, there's been some new revelations. Okay, I have rewatched the video, and I noticed that Auntie Hammy had seen the video. She said some things, and there were some things that you had said in the video that contradict the new things that she's trying to push right now. And I had realized the reason that she wants us to believe certain things is because that's the world that she lives in. Like, if we believe it, she can achieve it. Okay? Don't believe that pussy hole. Okay? On period. Don't believe her. Don't believe that raggedy girl because I'm telling you, things she making it up. Okay, flat out, she making it up. It's BS. Okay, on period. So before we get into some questions, let me just show you the things that I'm talking about so that we're on the same page. You know.
Okay.
So right here, can you see this? So it says this is Auntie Hammy. She says, I'm eating char grilled oysters topped with fresh luck crab, celebrating our brink of success on the road to $3 million net worth. Okay. I like salmon patties out the can with cheese grits better though. Okay. Um, so right now she wants us to believe that her net worth is 1.3 million and that it's climbing. Okay, so she posted that. All right. And then I wanted to show you. Let's see this right here. Okay, so after we did our video, okay, about 2 weeks ago, she had commented, okay, and this is what she said. She said, "See, and that's why y'all, and that's what y'all get for being nosy. This interview proved why all these women got kicked out of my group. They all are messy and can't get along with each other. Thanks for my proof. Full of drama, they flip floppers and clout chasers. When you can't get along with each other, you get kicked out. Period." And I dropped the eyes like, bitch, I've seen you, girl. I've seen you in
But
delicious.
my
I know you
thing
was
is,
there.
none of that had anything to do. I mean, it do have something to do with me, but all them people crossed me, so clearly they see why I left the group because it's nothing but a bunch of messy motherfuckers that come from over there. Everybody, most of the people I fell out with came from the fuck over there. So that's what she fucking gravitates to. That's what cling to her. Clout chasers and petty motherfuckers. It's a lot of other people that sit next to her right now that I know don't fuck with her. Like that I know don't fuck with her. But
My.
hey,
So she recently did an interview, and I don't know too much about a bankruptcy, but I know there's like a time period type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Um, to where they're in a recovery process, like trying to get their monies and things. So Auntie Hammy recently did an interview, and she stated that her worst, the she said this is her words. My worst, I would have to say, was filing for bankruptcy. I went completely broke, chasing my comedic dreams. The best is now having accomplished a way to live comfortably doing what I love to do. So they had asked her what was the best thing about being Auntie Hammy and the worst thing, and she had to file for bankruptcy. Okay, on period. Y'all see that?
but she filed for bankruptcy well before she even came out
And that's crazy
to
because in
do
the
the
interview
comedy
she
shit.
said that it was last year in 2019. Did she file for bankruptcy in 2019? Or did you know her in 2019?
I knew in 2019.
Yeah, she said she filed for the bankruptcy in 2019. You're saying that she had filed for the bankruptcy prior to that.
Well, that's the narrative she would push. Like that's you know what I'm saying. But I really wasn't in her business. But what she would say is she filed like she didn't file for bankruptcy. Like the whole
Could there
her
be
mother
multiple?
and her stepfather is fucking even bankrupt too.
Could there be
They all
multiple bankrupt?
bankrupt. And they bankrupt due to her get signing them up for shit and all that type of shit. Like they
This
all
is
in this fucked up
generational
twisted situation.
bankruptcy. This is generational debt. Like her parents and her grandparents, they've all been bankrupt. And she's just
Now, I don't know
following them.
about her grandmother, but what I know is me and her mom used to talk. Like me and her mom was real cool, whatever. And basically, her mom and her stepdad is going through the same bullshit as far as the bankrupt shit because when the girl got the job she got and all that, she learned about credit and shit. She was signing everybody up for shit and trying to show them how to get shit, and everybody credit just got fucked up.
Mm, my. So
And
she started.
I know for sure that the mother and the stepfather is filed for bankruptcy because they owe the IRS.
Is that part of the reason that they call her scamming because the whole the tax fraud?
I don't know,
No,
but I know her parents owe the IRS, and I know that because when at the time, I had owed for student loans, so I knew they was going to take my taxes. So me and her mom was having a conversation, and her mom was telling me how, she asked me that I know anybody basically who had kids that, wanted to sell them because they were trying to get their debt down with the IRS because they owe the IRS.
okay,
And
absolutely.
I was going to
So
give her my motherfucking kids, but then all that whole shit happened with me and Hammy and all that. We fell out, so it never even went that far. But that's how she could say that I'm lying, but she knows. There's no way I would know that if me and her mom didn't have a conversation. Like her mom talks about her like a dog. They really don't get along.
my
Like
mom.
at all. None. I mean, me and my mom don't get along, but me and my mom get along enough to where I was able to stay at her house to get my whole life together and do what I wanted to do to make the money I needed to make to get on my feet. Like, she can't stay in her mom's house and be a comedian. That's why she over bouncing head and everywhere. She tell people that all the time, like, her parents is not supportive of her shit. But, I mean, my mom is not going to be pissed off if that's my only income. Like, that girl ain't got no kids. Like I said, me and my mom both doing shit, but I could stay at my mom's house and get my shit together with my two kids and we all be comfortable.
So when it comes to Auntie Hammy, where is the scam? Because a lot of people say that she's a scammer. Where is the scam?
It's not a scam. Like she don't. From what I know of from knowing her, this is the shit I knew before falling out with the girl. She wasn't really scamming. These people would just be. She tell these stories about how her mom don't support her dreams and how she trying to do this and she's smart, so she got to get the gap. First off, she used to be excuse me, she used to work in a bank. So her job, she got paid off getting people to sign up for a fucking checking account. So basically, you got to be good at talking to be able to get people, so that's her thing. So she's good at that. So what she do is she get on the internet, she talks, she tell her shit or however it go. Them people feel like they want to invest in her. That's why a lot of the people have left over there because they invested a couple $1,000s into that girl. And they thinking that she keeping them thinking that $1 billion shit. That's for that group to believe that them people that's invested that money and all that shit in that group. She got them people thinking that what I'm saying. That's where they going and it's progressive and what they got going on and it's cool. But from what I know, just like she be saying, Cardi B people make up shit, and make fake shit and all that. Same thing happened with her. Like she's
So
a
she's playing
she's
her
not a
shot, but
realist.
she's telling them that she's trying to make it like this is where your money's going. I'm a millionaire now.
It's like
She's
yeah, but she don't get them like she don't lie to them about but she just go on there and make them feel like they need to invest in her. They invest in her and they all act like they don't give a fuck that they don't get nothing back and they not doing it because of this and that, but they do. Because when she kicked them
so
out the fucking group, that's the first thing they say is about all the money that they spent.
my my my. My. So I think it's all a delusion. I think it's delusions of grandeur. I feel like maybe in her head, Auntie Hammy is a millionaire, but Nicole is bankrupt financially and mentally. Okay, Nicole. Nicole is bankrupt.
Exactly, and you know what? That's exactly the fuck right. Everything you're saying, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's exactly
My,
right.
so
Nicole is definitely Auntie Hammy is definitely if you want to put it that way, yes, Auntie Hammy is probably worth all of that. But Nicole ain't worth shit.
okay, period. Yeah. She like to make it. She like to make us think that Auntie Hammy, the entire character, is a facade. But it is my belief, okay, that that's her. But when she's in front of the camera, it's heightened. Okay, that's definitely her. It's not an act because that's her everyday. You can agree. You told me this yourself that that's her everyday attire. She gets up without washing her face, without washing her ass. She walk out the house like that. She go to
She
the
will.
store, go grocery shopping like that. And you also said that
But
your
she
mother.
won't go grocery shopping. She won't buy groceries. Like she's like a door dasher girl or Uber Eats. Like she don't cook. She's
Mm.
like very in her mind, like you said, in her mind, she's just up like she would make it like she's just uppity, but it's just
She
weird.
don't
She
cook, she
won't
don't clean. She ain't got no ring, huh?
No, she won't cook at all. She don't know how to cook. Like I'm talking about simple shit. Like she don't know. She
Is her house clean? Is she clean?
can't. Like your white tub, and there's plenty people who can vouch for this, and I promise you, your white tub, if she step in your tub to take a shower, it will be black, and she don't feel like she won't clean the shower after, so she can get in the shower and then just
So you said that you had never seen her out of the 3 years that she lived in your house go to the doctor or the dentist.
no. She ain't been to the doctor. She ain't been to a dentist. Like she don't have no.
And that's what
Not
I'm
since I
saying.
know her.
She
I
just
ain't
can't
never
fake.
been. She's been with me most of the time, and she's never been to a clinic. She's never been. No,
Them
none of
teeth
that.
is yellow and them feet is black, okay? Them teeth, there's some shit you just can't fake, okay? Some shit you just can't fake. Ain't nobody faking shit like that. Like you can't fake the bottom of your feet is pitch black and crusty and callousy and like you're and your face is all
Yeah.
got it just looks it's like you can't fake you don't fake shit like that on an everyday basis. Like that's you. Like that's you. And I feel like when she gets in front of the camera, like her personality, like she started feeling herself. You know what I'm saying? She was going around, okay, calling herself the Black YouTube Silencer when I was on break. Okay, now that bitch is silent. Now that bitch is silent. Who's heard from her? She ain't popping her shit no more. She ain't popping her shit no more. Okay,
Because
she
if
better
I
go
was
on.
still fucked up, she would be. Like if I was still like at my mom's house, or if she can still bully and pick on me, she'd have a whole bunch of shit to say. But it's not really anything she would be doing at this point would be promotion. Because when people come over there to see, like especially the people that's been following and that's been knowing and shit, like they just don't. I'm saying there's people over there that don't really even want to be over there. They just trapped and stuck over there. They scared.
How did she smell? Did she have an odor?
Seriously, no, she didn't. To be
I'm
honest, she
being
didn't.
serious.
She didn't.
I'm being
But when she
serious.
would do her shows, she would get a shower after.
She would get in the shower after her shows. I think you put yourself on mute or something. Hello?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're back.
Okay, I
What
don't
was
know
you
what
saying?
happened. They get in
You
and
said
out.
she take a shower
No, I
after her
said
show.
she'd do her show. She'd do an hour show, and she'd make up some shit. She'd be jumping around, sweating. Then she'd go get in the shower.
Well,
Then
for real,
she'd
I would
go
get in
on
the
to the
shower
next day.
for all of that shit that she be doing. She be jumping around, climbing on the walls, twerking and stuff, like doing that musty thing in a circle. Like, girl, she better go get in the shower. Okay, what? If she showering like that, why is the bottom of her feet black?
I told you when you wear sandals and flip flops, the sole is this thick.
Yes, yes, she wears sandals. That's all she wears is sandals and flip flops. Okay, on period. She's a walker. She's a real street
Yeah,
walker.
like she don't
Okay.
wear the.
Speaking of being a street walker, tell us how you met Auntie Hammy.
Well, I met her via social media. She had this. I used to be in this group on Facebook, and somebody kept posting her in the group, and she used to be hilarious. Like in the group, everybody used to bid on it like that. She was the bid in the group. So I started watching it. She had a set time she come on, so I started watching it. So everybody was sharing it. So then, like, it would be interesting. Like, it was interesting to shit how she used the modern music and she make up these weird ass random songs and she be funny as shit. You know, I smoke, so that's comedy to me, like real life. Like, what the fuck is this? So once I discovered, like, she would dress like a real person, and I caught her live one time dressed normal and not knowing her, staying in her own house and shit, like, oh, I'm a comedian and this is what I'm doing. I'm like, oh shit, that's what's up. You know, she black, she a young girl, she trying to get, it's cool, whatever. So when she was doing her comedy stuff, I was supposed to go to the one in November where a couple of other people who was previously in the group that was kicked out um was there. I didn't get to meet them because I didn't go to that one. But then she had came to Atlanta that January, like the beginning of the next year. So she came there. I went to the retreat. I had a fucking blast. Like it was awesome. I did it. It wasn't no sleep on the floor. First off, I lived in Atlanta, so I brought a blow up bed. I was one of the last people to say I wanted to go because I was really undecisive. Like, shit, I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been since the fucking group home that I spent the night with a bunch of fucking random people I ain't know. Like, I could deal with it, but I don't know, how this gonna go. But it ended up being real fun. I brought a blow up in because I ain't know, like I put that shit up in the middle of the floor, like I needed to be, I needed to see what was going on. But even though it was a space for me to sleep, I still used the blow up bed. But it was other people who slept on the couch and shit like that, and who talked about that's wasn't what they expected and that wasn't what they paid for. But see, it was a real heavy set lady in the group that she had to give the biggest space to because that she would make that lady pay extra because she was big and she had to basically give her the master suite space. So the lady basically paid for the whole shit. For a long time, this lady was paying for the whole shit. And, everybody else was still paying too. It was just a whole bunch of shit going on behind us. And this is shit people was telling me as they was getting kicked out though. Like people was getting kicked out like yeah, 'cause but at this time it didn't apply to me or I didn't understand because I never really paid money. You know what I'm saying? Like when we became cool and me and her was hanging and shit, it was like I never really paid for fucking shit. So I didn't know how that worked with the income and shit. I wasn't a part of none of that. Like dumb people didn't send me nothing to be in that group, so I didn't
So when you
know.
met her, she already had the ham shop.
Yes, the hand shop was already the ham shop, but it was just starting though. It was like a comedy club. She was just starting because she was like basically like recruiting these like who mad girls, and that's basically an entourage. Like when she go places, we would just go places with her, and she do her little shows, and like we would just be there for support. It was a cool little thing. We all, but the people was so motherfucking messy. Some of the motherfucking people like. So I had to brace myself, but I was that person in the group that people could talk to because my energy, like, but I never crossed information. I never really told. That's why they all still cool right now in that fucking group right now because had I did, a lot of them bitches would be speaking to each other. That's right up under each other nose. So I
Yeah, because
just
you was the face of the ham shop, and like people, there were some people that wouldn't even go if you wasn't going to be there.
exactly. I'm talking. It was plenty of times when people was asking ahead of time, like, I'm talking. About, it's plenty of times me and her fell out because I had a regular job. So I was going to work, and like I would work late or have to be late, and she'd be mad because people asking about me, and she feel like that they feel away because I did like. Trust me, yeah, that was the case a lot of the times as well. She would feel away because people be looking forward to meeting me more so, than me and her because the whole time in the group, I'm the one that's communicating with the people and talking to them and keeping them, entertained while she just living life and spending cash at.
So Hemi stayed at your house rent free for 3 years. You have to admit that that's kind of odd. Like, how
Mississippi
did that
Magnolia.
occur? What conversations were had? Was there any time that you ever asked her like for help with the rent? Like, did she give you any money at all? Like 3 years rent free? Like what was going on? Like, what happened?
Well, it was not like consistent. Like it's not like she was every day there. But the thing was because of how she was traveling, and I knew she wasn't cool with her mom, and at this time she had started renting her place out. But because me and her was becoming so cool, when she would be, like stopping by, and we would be hanging out. I was like, well, shit, because she would fly away too, so she stayed with other people as well in the midst. Like she had other people. But she will always come back to my place and feel comfortable at my place. I'm young. I got two kids. I smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot going on. And my resident, I only got two fucking kids. Like, my son is 9 years different from my daughter. So it's not really like it's chaotic. So it was easy for her to get comfortable at my house. Other people she went to was probably taking care of their mother, or she got to go outside to smoke, or she couldn't do this comedy shit. Like, she can't do what the fuck she want in these other people's house, basically.
And why did you let
So
her do whatever she want in your house?
it was more so the comedy thing. It was fun because at the time, like before me and my cousin had a falling out, my kids would be over my cousin's house. Like they would go when she moved because we would stay together, so it would be like a break. My kids would go over there for the weekends and shit. And that's at the time when she would do her comedy shows on the weekend. I was off for work, so it would just be like a fun thing. It wasn't just like, oh, she could run around there and do whatever she want. It just was over the years, the comfortable level just got different. It's just like I guess when you fucking with somebody, you're in a relationship with somebody, you see shit slowly but surely, and then it gets worse, and you like, this shit then got too far, but it's not like, oh, I intentionally let it just go from here to here that quick. It was just like we was kicking it, we was cool, we traveled, we met people, like it was a fun thing with us
She was
becoming
way
friends.
too comfortable at your house. She was way too comfortable at your house. She was outside advertising $40 exclusive pussy.
Yeah, that
So
was the
that's
last place.
the
The last
reason
place I just
that she
did that.
got put out of that place because she was out to let the
She was
people
at the
didn't want
swimming pool with a fat suit on, and the whole rent office people was there. Like all the maintenance people was there. Like, and of course it was heavy set people there. And you know, like it was offending people, and they was complaining too. Like it was a bunch of shit that came up about why I had to leave the premises. But at the end of the
but
day,
she was selling. She was trying to
she
sell, or
don't think it's nothing
she
wrong.
was
Like
trying to
she
make
just
money
making like,
in front of your place. She was making it up in front of your house, and she was advertising $40 pussy for sale. And she was holding a sign. She was looking raggedy, and she was trying to get some money or some attention or what have you. Now, have you ever seen Auntie Hammy?
and then come to find out it was actual guys, it was actual African guys who lived in the complex whom she actually was meeting and fucking dating and within the complex. Like that's for
What?
sure. She didn't know I knew that, but she didn't know how many people I knew in the actual complex. Even the young guy that sold weed that I was getting weed from. Because he texted me one time like he was texting her. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, your sister. Then I was asking him and he was like, never mind. But it was basically insinuating him coming over and kicking it and chilling and shit. And I'm like, we don't have them conversations. Like, you don't chill. Like, me and you don't chill. You know, like, but yeah, she was on live with weed and niggas in my house and shit, pulling out weed, doing whole shows about what kind of weed, with like on
So
live.
she was hooking up with people after doing this advertisement. And do you know if she was getting paid? Like, was they giving her $40 or like what
Now I
happened?
don't know how the pay part go if it was a payment. But then we used to
She
go to
wasn't
this
giving you
bar all the
none.
time. Hmm.
If she was getting paid, she wasn't giving you none.
No, and then crazily speaking, after me and her had fell out, it was this lady. I never forget her name. I'm gonna say her name, Lisa Jones. That's why I'm gonna say her name because this lady tried to play with me too via the internet. But this lady sent me screenshots and shit up with this person, like this guy she was supposed to have been dealing with and missing. And she was telling him, about staying with me and all that, how she was helping me with my kids. This man was giving this girl money, like writing her checks, like she was sending me pictures of the checks and shit that this man wrote to hand me and all this shit, like for her to go cash it, but see, she couldn't never cash it, so I don't know what the fuck she was doing with it. Then there's a video that she had on the fucking internet. I think,
So she was trying to cash fraudulent checks.
yeah, she got fucking things. Well, she got videos on the internet right now talking about how she thought I was like her and she into scamming and all that shit. It's like videos. Matter of
Okay,
fact,
so
I
I mean,
think
that's
Sean
the
got
only
it on
part of
his
it.
page.
She would fake checks, credit fraud, bankruptcy, generational fraud.
She was
Like,
locked up for a lot of that stuff before too. She was locked up for it's some people in her county that say she was locked up for
she's
sex,
a convicted
like
felon for
tricking.
drugs.
She
Oh, and tricking.
yeah,
Okay.
she
Prostitution.
she was locked up for a couple things. Prostitution, yep.
All right.
She kept getting picked up for
Prostitution.
prostitution and
That's what
little
it's
shit
called.
like that.
It's called prostitution. Uh-huh. Yes. My. I didn't know anything. I knew about the drug conviction and why could. She said she dropped out of college, but everybody knows that when you go to college and you receive financial aid, if you get convicted of any drug crimes, they stop funding your ass. So that's why she couldn't continue on with her education, not because she wanted to invest in herself, but because they stopped investing in her. Okay, she was playing around with drugs, and she got caught up. And you said that her ex was a drug addict.
Okay, this guy named G. Like I wish I could get the girl on the phone was on the phone with me, but that didn't call me bitch about that girl. Like she was bitching about her. Like man, I love her, but I can't tell her do this to me. It's just like I like it was just crazy. I wish I could get in contact with that
I
kid.
think over the mic. Your hand might be over the mic or something. It sounds a little muffled.
Hello.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Touching too much stuff, girl.
All right, I'm right here.
Okay.
All right, I'm up there.
Yeah, at this time, I want to make sure that everyone is sharing this video. Share this video, like this video, comment, comment, comment. After the interview, we will open up the phone lines. This is an exclusive, y'all. This is exclusive. Auntie Hammy lived with this woman for 3 years, okay? When did she move out? In 2000? When did y'all part ways? 2019?
2019. Yep. No, September 2019. September
Only
26th.
been a year. How much
Yeah,
has changed?
exactly. So when this came back up, that's why it was like crazy because just a year ago, like we had this whole big beef. She was talking about me on the internet, talking about my kids, like it was a whole big thing. So after it dies down and then this shit come up and then that lady throw me in the mix and it all comes back, it's just like here we go all over again.
And after a whole, in just a year time, she goes from $0 to 1.3 million. Girl, I can't even get it out without laughing.
And then
Girl,
one year I went from my mama's house to a 3-bedroom townhome in Nissan Murano. Business booming.
girl, for all you know, she was saving up all her change for the 3 years she spent with me.
Right. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad because for everything I lost, I got it right back. So I mean, at the end of the day, she's struggling. She the one out here still got to tell these lies and jump around for $12 fucking. I don't. I'm cool, comfortable. Like my life is great.
Period. So
So
let's talk about the last time you seen Auntie Hammy face to face. Uh, I think you. Let's talk about the last time you seen Auntie Hammy.
uh-huh.
What happened? You guys parted ways.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't nothing. I just told her the day before because, like I said, the type of person that she is, I had to move different. Like I couldn't tell her when I found out I had to move, I was gonna be able to, because I still, at the end of the day, continued to go to work. I still did everything I needed to do so I could have money for when the time came. You know what I'm saying? Because the first off, the last time when the whole she left her husband thing and she had to come back, um, first and foremost, this is the thing that didn't make sense. She was trying to make it make sense to people. At this point in time, I was just getting back to work because all this shit was going on with a situation with a family member of mine or whatever. So there was a lot of shit going on to where I took off of work for a while. But my mom was still paying for my baby to go to daycare, so I could still get like a break after school or whatever. Like I have time to myself or whatever. And she was paying for my baby daycare. So when she got into that shit with old boy, of course she needed somewhere to go when that shit had happened in Vegas. So she contacted me. Me and her was talking and shit, and she was like, "Well, I could give you $200 a week." She said, "I could give you $200 a week." Oh no, 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 no! I'm lying. She said, "I could give you $100 a week." Because it would have been 400. Yeah, she said, I could give you $100 a week until I could get myself together, because then she was planning on getting an apartment and all this shit. So she said, but this is every time she need, to come back or to get her shit together. Because what happens is she randomly leave and go with these people that spend the money on her, and when she discovers she can't do what she want to do and all this shit, she needs somewhere else to go. So instead of going to new places, she will always come back to me. So this go round, she was like, "Well, I could give you $100 a week, blah blah blah, XYZ." I'm like, cool. So I only agreed to it this go round because I'm like, okay, I could give my mom a break. You know what I'm saying? From paying daycare. If she give me $100 a week, I still be able to pay a daycare, and I won't have to worry about my mom paying the daycare because she'll be here, whatever, and that would be cool. So she came. I think she sent me a cash app, I want to say, for $200. That was it. As the weeks is going by, it's like we hanging out, we doing shit, but she not paying her $100. So I'm like, okay. Now she's like, why would I say I would pay you $100? Why would I not accept $100 a week? Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be able to tell my mom there is a whole, like, me and my mom talk on the phone at this point, so I'm not about to tell my mom a whole grown ass woman live with me and my mom is paying for fucking daycare. Like that would have never been able to happen. So you would have had to do something anyway, because I mean, I would, if I would have had to make the choice that my daughter go to daycare or you live here for free, my daughter's going to daycare, and you know, because my mom was helping me with it, so that ain't make no sense. So then she was like trying to make it like she was doing all this shit, but it wasn't doing nothing to help or whatever. And I didn't even press the issue because I knew that I had to go. Because basically, I was just going to take the $100 a week and put it to the money that, you know, I was saving up and all that. But then I was kind of glad I didn't take $100 a week, so she can't say that she was paying me. And then all of a sudden, I had to go. So, bitch, if you wasn't paying me, you got all the money in the world to go about your business because you wasn't giving me shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't giving me nothing. You ordering takeout and all that type of shit. Like, she the type of person that, okay, you stay with somebody, you know they got kids and shit. She is the type of person to go to the store and pick up tissue or paper towels or some dumb shit or paper plates or this and such. Like, oh, I got this for the house, and think that, you know, like, oh, I know the kids like fruit roll ups or some shit. Like, bitch, give me, don't spend the money that you supposed to give me. Let me do what the fuck I'm going to do with my money.
Okay, on
You know what I'm
period.
saying? Like, don't go around getting what you think a motherfucker need or shit. No, let me do, you know, like, pay me and I get what the fuck, you know, like, shit like that. So shit like that was going on, and then there was people who actually would cash at me because they would feel bad, like they would know and see the bullshit that was going on, because like I said, they watched me on social media live and they watched her, so they seen how the fuck I would be doing and progressing when she's not the fuck around versus when she comes the fuck around, and the bad energy that comes, and like how shit just start happening all fucked up, and I get into all these different beefs with people that I don't fucking know due to her falling out with them.
Okay. So after 3 years, okay, you're kind of like fed up. The apartment complex that you stay in, they're like, okay, you got to go. Um, and so you give her like a day notice to get her things together and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, absolutely. And you guys haven't really spoke after that, or were you guys still cool after that?
No, we never spoke again. Like, once days went by and she called herself like cussing me out on the internet and talking about my kids and all that after she stayed with us like all this long time, you know, like, so she done made herself look bad because it was people who was really felt fucked up about her doing that, watching her live with me and watching her not have nowhere to go, even when her own parents didn't want her home. How she would even be on the internet telling people I'm the only person that she got and all this shit. Like, and now to come to this, to where it didn't work with us. You can go your way, I can go my way. But she decided to drag me on the internet first because she got tired of people asking her what happened or why me and her wasn't, you know, in videos and shit.
But the audacity, like, how could she even, like, why even bite the hand that she you lived with you, you fed her, you gave her a place to stay, you clothed her. She ain't had no clothes. That's how she got to your house in the first place. She stole all the football head clothes. She
Not
stole
two
all.
hundred. Not, well, I said not $200. It is that 1,300. I'm floored when I heard that number. Like $1,300. What the fuck was in the bag? She had a pocketbook. I'm talking about like a blue little. Not $1,300. I don't know what the where the fuck she went shopping or what she had or, you know, but not no $1,300. But it wasn't 1,300 worth of nothing in that bag.
Dude,
I mean, the girl had flip flops and everything in there with this $1,300 worth of clothes she's supposed to have her bag. And I synced it, the stuff. And even the pictures that she posted, she said that's one of her outfits. I wonder how much of the $1,300 that cost.
Kelly ain't got no clothes. She ain't got no clothes. You seen when she went to the Tyson King interview?
No,
That,
but
that
she
whole,
definitely shop cheap. I'm telling you that that's her thing. She's saying she's proud to say it and all that shit. She definitely shop cheap. And she'd talk about the next person and what they got. Like, she stays up, so, oh, I got mommy clothes and all this and the third. Like, bitch, first off, the shit that you're trying to do now, because you're the only child, you're not a real city girl. You're the only fucking child. You're not like all this shit you're trying to do in your fucking mid 30s. I've been doing in my fucking 20s. Like, it's dead for me. Like, I am a mom. Like, my fucking son is a teenager. Like, I'm not out here trying to chase dick and old ass men and shit like that. Like, I fuck with who I want to fuck with. Like, I don't have to put my business out there, even though I don't mind talking about it. But bitch, you don't have to know everything about me.
and has she always dated individually white men, or is this just something
Fuck
recent?
no. She used to date trucker guys. Like, she used to be on the internet dating. Like, every week they had a new uncle. I'm talking about
Any
like this was real. She did all of this shit live. A lot of this shit she deleted because I'm telling you, you can go. You used to be able to go back and watch this shit, but I guess after talking about it, me and her falling out, and she saying shit, and I'm saying shit, and having people go back to certain videos and look, she started deleting um all the shit. Oh, she said, "Please, Miss."
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, she was dating. It sounded like she was dating anybody with a job,
Yeah,
truckers,
she was dating truck drivers, and they was young. They wasn't older.
clerks, taxi drivers, anybody with a job, anybody that got $40, anybody with $40, anybody with some spare change, and she was game. Oh my God! So let's talk about when she. Let's talk about Auntie Hammy beats elderly women. So what happened with that?
With the whole Constance issue.
Yeah,
Well, I wasn't there. I wasn't on that retreat. I was not there for the actual thing, but what I was told from both parties, and they both make sense, but they don't, because I feel like all of this happened, but that's not the reason Constance got beat up. But like I said, the situation that happened with a family member of mine, and my daughter was involved, and however, I was all upset on the internet. I was cussing my family out. It was a whole bunch of shit going on, but a retreat had came up. She had went, but I guess she tried to kick it to me. Like, she called me all frantic. She was like, "Don't fuck with Constance no more. Fuck that bitch. She was talking about you was lying about your daughter. Da, da, da. I had to beat that bitch ass." So I'm like, "Wait, what?" But mind you, how the lady is, I know the lady got PTSD. I know, like, me and her had a couple falling outs before, but I never took it to heart because I knew, how this lady is. She apologized and all that shit. But at this point in time, like I said, whatchamacallit, Nicole plays on people mental shit that they got going on, because I feel like she used the situation with my daughter for me not to ever talk to Constance again, because she know that I was gonna you know what I'm saying? She know at that time anybody who say anything about what was going on with my baby or how they felt, I was not fucking with them. So she knew I would never talk to Constance or none of that to find out, because I just straight blocked her. So she made it seem like that all that shit had happened behind that lady saying something about my child, which was a lie. I guess that lady got to. I wish she would have came on here and told you herself, because, like I said, I wasn't there. But all in all, they trying to say the lady jumped at the one skinny girl, which is a lie, because the lady could really beat the girl up if she want to. She just kind hearted. You know what I'm saying? Like, she kind hearted. She got a story out where her husband did some shit to her.
don't want to hear from Constance anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it was very dusty what she did.
Yeah.
I already spoke to Keandra basketball here already. You had already talked to her several times, told the story to her at least 2 or 3 times. Like, you was here in the audience, you should have spoke to me. Like, I don't understand what Keandra has on you, but girl, I don't even want to hear no more. We get the gist of the story. No matter what you tell us, we get the gist of it. Auntie Hammy hit your old ass, okay? Elderly abuse. We got it.
She's an elderly. She got it.
We got it. We got it. We don't need to hear about it. We don't need to hear about it. See, the whole thing
Yeah,
is,
that's why I said I
like,
just don't
what
even
you
care to
want
tell that part, because like I said, I felt like if she wanted the justice that she say, and this is her downfall, and I can't even be mad at this lady, and let me tell you why, because she's mentally moved by bullshit. You know, like, she's easily moved by bullshit, and the fact that that girl is her business partner, and she went and got ownership of that girl's name doing some spiteful shit. Like, they kind of work together. So I don't know. Like, it's just weird. I hate that she even stuck over there.
my. So at this time, okay, I'm gonna open up the phone lines in case anybody want to ask you anything. But gee, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this right here. Is anybody? Girl,
They said she worth $3 million.
gross. That's what she said.
Oh. That's what she said on videos last year. I wish I could find her videos. She say
I
she
couldn't
ain't got
find
no bank
anything.
account.
I looked it up. I googled it. I Wikipedia'd it. It ain't nowhere. You type in Auntie Hammy Network, I ain't seeing nowhere. The only person saying that is her. And the reason I believe that she's saying that is because if she can make us believe it, then she can achieve it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that she got going on is based off of what she feel like we believe. Like, girl, don't nobody believe that shit. Don't nobody believe that shit. I ain't gonna believe that shit till I see that
Only
shit.
people that believe that shit is the people that spend that $12 to get in that group and think that.
Well, you got it
Like you
like
gotta do people, and I'm gonna keep it real. Like the group was kind of fun, but them was getting to know a lot of them motherfuckers and how vindictive that they are for attention of that fucking girl just to be mentally fucking used and abused. I know a lot of them regret even wanting to be in the front line. I know that they so fucking scared to leave or to part ways or to separate because they done made that shit their whole life. Like, and they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. A lot of them bitches hate being over there. Like.
That's what I'm saying. I just, if you got it like that, you don't need to talk about it. And I heard about them retreats. I heard about them raggedy ass retreats. People sleeping on the floor, air mattresses, on tile floor. Like these are elderly people, and most of the people that go to these retreats are elderly. And to have them out there roughing it and just, like I'm sure a lot of people left with aches and pains. Okay, and
This it was and the crazy part about it, some of them people like some retreats were definitely better than others. They definitely was. Not all of them. Like the reunions was always cool. Like not all of them was the same. And there's people that complain. Like a lot of people didn't get their photos from these photo shoots that she say they that they get. A lot of people she posts the pictures that she wanted to post. Like I guess the sample pictures that the people send to her. She posts some pictures, but you really don't never get none of your pictures that you never really get none of your pictures that you take on the goddamn retreat and shit like that. She say the makeup and shit is included. The makeup artists get there. You got to pay for it. It's people who come here and tell you they experienced some crazy shit that wasn't supposed to be a part of
so did
the
Hammy go
original plan.
broke? Has Hammy been broke?
You said she been broke.
And I said, did she go broke or has she been broke? She
I
said,
think she been broke and like she just had some peaks in her time doing that comedy shit where it was up real good and then it went like down real bad.
hmm, this must be one of those times, and that's why she has decided to come to YouTube.
Because this shit disappeared for a while. I'm telling you, she disappeared, then she reappeared. Now that she's been brought to your attention, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about the disappearing and reappearing. Because, like I said, it's been a whole year since I even heard anything about come to surface too, and then all of a sudden,
My,
$60.
my, $60. My, is
Shut
that her?
up.
Let me find her. Auntie
Send that
Hammy
shit to
Network
King Pang.
$60.
Send it. Send it. DM it.
Yeah, we that went to $60. I knew it. Look, at this time, I've opened the call lines up. If anybody would like to call in and speak throat break, ask her any questions. She was very close to Auntie Hammy. Auntie Hammy lived with her for 3 years. She knows all about ham shop. She's been on a lot of the trips, and she can attest to the type of character that Auntie Hammy really is. So give us a call. The call in number is on the screen. Periodically, period.
Like it's people who I know for sure who like they call like they retreats I didn't used to go on. Like I used to have to work or some shit like that, but it would be people that
Never call you.
literally call me.
Hold on.
Hey, King Pang. Hey, Smoke Break. This is Tia.
Hey,
Going on.
Hey, what's up?
I got a couple of questions for Smoke Break about him.
uh-huh.
Um, okay, because I know you know everything about pretty much her character and everything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what is the allure? What is the attraction to him? Because real talk, I have watched so many videos and I can't even sit through them because she turned me off so bad. What is it? Because I'm straight, and she looked like a straight up. Nothing about her, if I was to run into her, would make like nothing she could tell me I could possibly believe just by looking at her. So what is the hold that she has on everybody on brain?
Well, it's different for different strokes for different folks. Like I said, I used to watch her do her comedy shit, and then I actually caught her on a live. And the live that I caught her on was basically she was just talking about how like, it's fucked up how her family don't really support her before getting to know her family, and it was some shit that I can relate to because at the time I'm in Georgia because I done fucking left my family. Like so I kind of understood what she was going through, and I was like, damn, that's crazy, but I understand. She ain't got no kids, no nothing like that. That's what's up. She out here doing her comedy shit. Like, I really didn't care to go in too deep, but when I actually met her, and like when we would go outside, and her mom would talk about her in a way, and I'm like, damn, this shit is real, because that kind of opened my eyes. But then I was like, after getting to know them, I was like, on both ends, I see why they talk about her like they talk about her. Clearly, after going by and seeing, and then it's like, wow, like that's
Right.
crazy. Like they. She said, so did COVID have something to do with it? No.
What attracted you to
Okay.
Auntie Hammy? What made you like her?
I told you I used to they used to put it in this group that I was in and they used to roast her all the time. So basically that's what made most of the people follow her because everybody will be waiting for her to do a new video for the new roast, like the roast session. Everybody would be smoking and everybody would be roasting her. But then like I said, I went on there one time and she was doing the live and she was dressed up and she was kind of serious. Like I was shocked to even see her like look normal. So I was like, oh shit, she a normal person. Like I never seen her past the comedy part that she was doing. So when she did that live, I was like, oh, okay. But it was rare that she would go in there and look normal and like talk her normal shit. So that's what got me.
Okay. And then real quick, just the second one, and then I'm gonna let somebody else get on the phone. Is it true that Aunt Hammy's ex-husband went broke behind her, and that they are looking, or his family is looking for her to sue her, or probably maybe have her put in jail? Because they're, from what I've seen, I don't know. I'm just asking because it seems like she really got that white man for his back, and his family was so mad behind that, and they it was said that they were looking to press charges on her. Is that true?
Well, some of it. What happened is they she was taking money from him. They were still married at the time. So I don't know if they was looking at it like it was a joint account or what that was about. But yeah, it was to the point where I mean she would disrespect his family on live, cuss his ex-wife out, his kids and shit like on the live. And it's like yeah, they were looking for him. I mean at her at one point, the server, but she don't have an address, so I don't know how that goes as far as them being able to serve her for court and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, girl, thank you. I appreciate you, girl. Okay, let me get off this phone with my nose
No
bloody.
no
Okay.
problem.
Shout out
I
to
appreciate
Nina.
you so great, girl. Bye, y'all.
All
Uh,
right.
Shout out to Nina C for calling in. Okay, on period. Look, at this time, if anyone else would like to call in, the call in lines are open. Call in, call in. Ask us anything. Ask us any questions that you have. Okay. While we have smoke break here and the audio is good. Okay. We can
Yes, I'm
hear
ready to do it. A whole nother seafood boy with something. I want some seafood so bad, y'all.
And at this time, I'd like to give a special shout out to the 120 some odd people here in the room. Make sure you guys are liking this live. Make sure y'all share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. It don't cost you shit. Share this video.
120 people. Okay.
Hold on.
On
What's
to
up?
all 120 of you. I
Say
can't see it.
So, so I want to know, am I tripping? Are we talking about the lady with the goat?
with the goat?
Yeah, with Billy and all that?
She got a goat?
No, 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 no. She talk about the Billy Go Gotti girl, Jolie. No, 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 no. We not talking about her. No, she
Oh,
talk about the girl that be on the internet with the goddamn goat. You ain't never seen the girl with the goat?
no, I ain't seen the girl with the goat. You
Yeah, no, she not. We not talking about her.
my.
No.
I have to pull a picture of Auntie Hammy. Let me see if I can do it. Ooh.
She on you?
On YouTube, she is. Let's see.
Oh, the lady that says pew pew pew.
Ill. Yes, yes, that's her.
Oh, so what happened to her sugar daddy?
What happened to her? I don't know, girl. I think they together. She was some man. She was just online betting for a stimulus check a couple days ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, she said, "What happened to
Do
the
y'all
sugar
be
daddy?"
do y'all be
That's the old man they talk about, her ex husband. That was the sugar daddy. That's first. He still got his CBD thing going on. He got the dispensary in Vegas.
so who's the young lady on the phone?
Smoke break?
Yeah, the lady that's on your picture.
Yes, smoke break. Auntie Hammy used to live with smoke break. Just a year ago. She stayed
Oh,
with.
really?
She's lived with her for 3 years. Hmm. You must have just got in here and said, "Let me call in."
Yeah. I seen it number they said call me and I was like, well,
Yeah, she most of her videos was done at my house. Or my apartment or wherever I stayed. Most of her videos were done there.
said tell her well, if she's listening, I want to send her a message. Girl, stop stealing money. Girl, stop tearing these people down and stop trying to take people's stimulus money. This is a whole damn pandemic. And
Okay.
people is struggling. Don't be asking for nobody's money.
Mom, tonight you gotta take me to grandma's house. I know that's right. Exactly.
Yeah. I
Exactly.
will, I'm trying to keep it clean. And tell her to get up off them drugs. I feel like she's on them drugs again.
Mm.
I feel like she's on the drugs again.
Well, it's people who say they can vouch for her doing drugs. I can't. She never did nothing
I
past weed
want to
around me.
drugs. And when I didn't want to be bothered, I would hide.
That's what people do that do drugs. She want to be seen though. She different.
Oh, really? So she want to get high. Oh, so she's the other way around. She likes to get high and then come out.
She
And
like to
she,
get high and rant. If she high, she rant. And like most of the videos when she rant, she not like she look different than her even regular comedy self. If you watch her like ranting videos and how she go off,
up off her and let somebody else come up in here because I'm about to get upset.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for calling in, caller. Ooh.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Right. Ooh. Caller is funny. She said, "Let me get off
she
here."
said she probably went to using a bathroom. And I mean, it's people who say that, but like I said, I've never seen a baggie. I've never seen none of that. But like, she smoke her own blunts. Like she will roll her own weed. We could all be sitting in here, like she'll roll her own shit every time.
That they got into it over a bag of coke. So I mean, like for her to admit that she do coke and they was fighting over coke, I feel like there's some truth to it because girl,
I feel like it could be some truth to it too, but like I said, in order to tell her truth, you gotta tell your own truth. Why was she so comfortable with telling you that? I knew her all that time, and she's never even, you know what I'm saying? Like I would have never known. But if she was that comfortable to tell you she left some shit in your car and can you bring it back too? I mean, y'all had to be partying together or something. Like I don't see her because she could have just got some more. What the hell
absolutely.
is wrong with you? She could have, you know what I'm saying? Like she could have just went and got some more. And let it be that. But for her to call you and want to tell you like the bring her shit, weird.
Uh, so at this time, the call in lines are open. If anyone else would like to call in after this, you guys, can my moderator drop the station here link? I will be moving the conversation to station here after this because I feel a dragging coming on. Okay, I feel a dragging coming on. I have to drag this out. I have to drag this old raggedy bitch. Okay, on
Uh
period.
oh.
Uh oh.
Uh
Yeah, because
oh. Let me get my seafood boil together.
okay, on period.
Let me
Let
get
me
my
get my let me
seafood
get my let me get my items together for my smoke break after this. Okay, on period.
together. Right.
Oh, and thank you for the merch, girl. And now I
No
got you here on
problem.
social
I got
media.
more coming. I got more coming for you. I got more coming for you.
Thank you. Ooh, it's so nice. I wear my sweater all the time. All
I
the
know
time.
that's right.
I love it. I be in the house a lot, so I don't really wear the face mask. I wear the face mask when I do go out, but I don't be trying to lose it because I be losing it, so I be like, girl, I'm gonna keep this. I have
Cause
it
I've been
hanging
just keep it around for decoration, so I don't just lose it. No.
around. Yeah, because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it.
Yes, but I got some more stuff coming for you though.
So they posted the station head link, and I'm also going to post the station head link on my community feed after this. Also, if there's anyone that wants to join the lituation, okay, join the Crown Family group chat and have access to the lituation um, 24 hours a day. Let me know. The way you let me know is you either text the call in number that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, Instagram name, okay, or you hit me up on Instagram at the official King Pain, or you comment your Instagram name uh, on my community feed. Any of those places, I'll see it and I'll add you to the group chat hosted on Instagram. It's lit over there. Also, if you guys would like to become a member of the Lituation here, okay, and bless the official campaign in a financial way, check out my membership. Somebody drop the membership link. Period. Yes. The call in number is open. If anyone else would like to call in, we'll just take just one more call. And then after this, I'm going to station head. What time is it? I'll be on station head at about 4 o'clock, okay? At about
Now,
4
what
o'clock.
time is that? My time.
Wait, hold up. I think that is your time at 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
No, it's not because it's about to be 7 o'clock now. My time. It's 6:42.
It's 7 o'clock. Seven
All
forty.
right, so it's gonna be 7 o'clock.
Yes.
All right, so a couple more minutes.
Hey, what's going
I
on?
called back.
Okay, on period. What's up?
Okay, I know that we on them, but like, how can we? Like, can I talk about something? Can I bring up something else about somebody else?
Absolutely. You called in. The floor is yours. What's going on?
Oh, thank you. Okay, so everybody get your motherfucking wine, get your cigarettes, get your
Like I
smoke,
set my ass up.
what is up with this new housewife? What's going on? Why is everybody trying to run to the gay community to get a moment? Why? Why is that?
You know what? I just feel like it's our time, right? Like a lot of times, okay, uh, in uh, for a long time we haven't been socially accepted. We haven't been able to really be highlighted or take any main or leading roles in the media or stuff like that. We've had to take the back seat a lot of times. We have to be the makeup artist and the assistant and all these other things. And I feel like right now. We have the opportunity to get our voices heard, and that's why, like a lot of us are growing. You know what I'm saying? Like we,
Yeah.
we all are growing.
Well,
Like everyone's mind and is growing. Like socially, like we starting to see wrong for wrong and right for right. Period.
yeah. But see, this is my thing. Like that show, I've noticed that they like the gay bash, like with Kim Field husband, with with what's his name, Apollo. Kia had made kind of a comment there, but now you can't get her out of a bitch's face, a woman's face. Have you
Okay.
seen the new? Have you seen the new show, the season 13?
No, but I'm about to watch it after this. I'm about to go check it out.
What
How
Okay,
is it?
they are raunchy. Oh
What
my
she talk
God,
about?
okay.
the
They are
Housewives of
really
Atlanta?
open up.
Oh, y'all watch that? Yeah, they got this one ratchet girl. I don't. She gonna see something. She gonna get Kenya in a lot of fucking trouble. Kenya
Mm.
gonna relapse in drama fucking with this new girl.
Kenya need a little bit of drama, okay? She need a little bit of drama after her
No,
recent.
this girl, she gonna relapse. She already losing her damn man. She gonna really lose him fucking with this young girl.
Like her no way, girl. That man is a girl. Some was right with that whole relationship. I don't even want to speak on
So,
it
do
no.
you think that was just like a planned parenting type ordeal?
I don't know. She got a baby out the situation though, so congratulations to her for that because I feel like
Yeah.
she wanted it. So I feel like if she didn't take anything else from a relationship, she got her baby that she wanted. Okay, and then
Right.
she still has time to find the man that wants her. But at least she has
So do
something
you
that.
think that was an accident, baby? Like, do you think it was a situation to where he married her and shit, and then?
That baby. She made sure she had that baby, and she put up with all
No, I'm
his.
not saying on her behalf. I'm talking about on his behalf because he got older kids and shit. But I was thinking like maybe they was married and shit, but he didn't want to keep the baby and she did, and that's what made their marriage go wrong because he didn't. He don't act like, I mean, he liked it, he loved the baby. I ain't gonna say he don't because he act like he loved the baby and that's the only thing he interested in that. But it's just weird how the baby came along and they just whole went downhill. They was happy as hell.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she wanted the baby.
No,
Now,
she definitely wanted the baby. I'm talking about him.
if she didn't want the baby, I feel like the baby
Can
probably
I
did
just
miss.
say this?
Yes,
King, King, Kenya is like the Kardashians when it comes to a man. It's
absolutely.
something about that K. It's. Have y'all noticed that? She
Mm,
cannot keep a man. She can't even keep a man on a rental contract. Come on.
my. That is weird. And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with Kenya. I date Kenya. She's so fine. Okay, on period. Uh, I just feel like she's not dating the right men that she's not dating the men that are for her. You know, she's looking for a man with money and all these things. And sometimes you can't when relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's opposites attract. You know what I'm
She
saying?
needs to put her pride aside and do what
I
Kenya
think she
did.
need to find a
Uh,
man who like her and don't go for the men that she like.
yes.
I think she
Okay.
need to pay attention to men that who
Also,
really likes her, cause
Okay.
that,
to be in control. She's an Aries. She's a dangerous woman.
Yes.
First of all, you know, and I don't know. Everybody should seem like they scared of her because that woman is into to work in groups and shit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She did. She had it on the show where she had to get to the place where she get her candles and stuff from.
Yeah, she believes in like the energies and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of people are doing
I'm
the
saying
energy
ain't
stuff.
nothing wrong with it, but it's funny that that last season they went to that little store. And this season, Nene is not there, bitch. I
that
feel
she
like
could keep a weekend tree.
she got a piece of her head.
I cannot believe that Nene is no longer part of the group, and that is correct.
Keep me but we too busy being distracted by her stepdad name.
I cannot believe that Nene is no longer part of the brand. What time is it?
Yeah, man. Nene gave me life, man.
Yes, yes. So, Carl, at this time, we're about to get out of here. We're about to go over to Station Head. Thank you so much for calling in. I really, really appreciate you. Look, we have a whole group chat. If you want to keep the momentum up, if you want to talk about this in the group chat, come over to the group chat. It's on Instagram. If you have an Instagram, let me know what your Instagram is. Either hit me up on Instagram at TheOfficialKingPain or drop your Instagram name on my community feed or text this number right here, your Instagram. And I'll add you to the group chat. We talk about all kind of stuff over there. All throughout the day, it doesn't close. So come over there and let's talk about the housewives. And we'll
Yes.
show about the housewives later.
She said, no, what happened?
Huh?
Kingpin about to go to station head.
Yeah, we on our way to Station Head. We on our way to Station Head. Until next time,
All right, I see y'all over there.
yes, yes. Me and Smoke Break on our way to Station Head to keep it lit. We out here to the period. See y'all over there.
All righty.
Hey, bye y'all. Adios. Hasta luego. Hey, good. Ooh, it's lit. That was fun. Ooh, girl, I see your raggedy ass trying to creep out. Security, get this raggedy. Oh, ain't she heavy? Oh, she always be trying. Girl, we see you. We see you, girl. Security, get her ass up out of here, girl. Ooh, try to sneak off, girl. Got your ass today. My God, today. My God, today. Hey. Ooh, we about to get up out of here, y'all. We is on our way to Station Head. That was an amazing interview. Shout out to Smoke Break. Again, y'all drop some crowns in the comments for Smoke Break for coming over here and spilling that hot tea. Okay? Auntie Hammy wants us all to believe that she got some money from somewhere. She's her net worth is now 1.3 million, climbing to 3 million, etc., etc. Blah blah blah. Bullshit. We all know that bitch is broke. She just filed for bankruptcy, according to her own words, last year, 2019. Now, Smoke Break said when she first met her, um, what she said 2015, she was filing for bankruptcy then. So I mean, allegedly there could be two bankruptcies, okay, back to back. So I find it highly suspicious after two bankruptcies, all of a sudden you use a chameleonaire girl, please, take several seats, take several motherfucking seats. Y'all make sure y'all liking this live, make sure y'all sharing this shit, because it don't cost y'all nothing. Okay, it don't cost y'all nothing. I love y'all. Period. Shout out to everybody that came through keeping it lit. Here we have what, like 130 people in the show. It's lit, and it's going up. It's going up. Shout out to Lysandra Gillard, okay, for the $5 super chat. Period to the period. I know that's right. Shout out to Lysandra Gillard. Yes. Ooh. So, Auntie Hammy is a con artist from a long line of con artists. Who knew that her mama and her grandmother was doing credit schemes and shit from way back? Like, girl, it's a generational thing. These some generational scammers. Bitch, she's a generational scammer, okay? Now she's trying to scam us out our social media views, okay? She's scamming the viewers, okay? She's scamming the ham shop. She's scamming everything is a scam around her, okay? On period. Y'all better watch her. You better watch her. She's scamming people to live in a foreclosed home, okay, that she used to own, that she lost to the bankruptcy. She's charging people. You know, the courts is closed during the pandemic. I need to get in contact with that family that she's charging to live in that foreclosed home that she no longer owns, okay? If you are a member of that family or you know the family that stays in the foreclosed home that Hammy's a family used to own but no longer owns because they all are bankrupt. Okay, reach out to me. Okay, on period. Let's see if we can get you some help. Let's see if we can get you some help. Reach out to the Future King Pain. That's crazy, girl. That's crazy. Imagine paying rent to a bitch, thinking that she paying her mortgage to find out that the bitch don't even own the home. Girl, please, girl. Don't got no properties. She don't got no properties. She don't own shit. She don't own shit but those lies that she tell, okay? Period. She's a convicted felon. She's a convicted felon. Convicted of drug charges. Okay? We just found out tonight that allegedly she also has prostitution charges. We know for a fact that she got Smoke Break kicked out of her apartments for selling $40 pussy outside the apartments, holding a sign outside the apartments that said $40 pussy for sale. Where was the exclusive pussy at then? Did you get a new pussy or something? Or is it still $40? Because it used to be $40. Is it still $40? Last week you were saying it's exclusive. Is the $40 price exclusive? Like you got to be a member of the ham shop to get the $40 plate price. Like you got to pay the $12 a year. Because you only got to pay $1 a month to be a part of the ham shop, okay? So you got to pay $12 a month. $12 a year plus $40 whenever you want some poom poom. That's some raggedy ass shit. We have to go on ahead and add Raggedy to the dust free list. I cannot believe. I cannot. $40. I'm just screwed. Even though she's abused elderly people, she's abused kids. She's a con artist. She's a scammer. I get caught up. The thing that holds me up, I get stuck on the whole prostitution piece, girl, and the $40. She talk about people always want to talk about her pussy, girl. I don't got nothing to do with your pussy. I don't care nothing about it, girl. I don't give a fuck what's happening with that thing, girl. That little musty twat, girl. I don't give a fuck. Girl, I'm over here just stating facts, girl. You want to talk about, oh, all these content creators, all they want to talk about is our pussy. Well, bitch, if you make your pussy content, then we going to talk about it. If you walking around with a sign that says $40 pussy, and you're meeting people and you're giving them $40 pussy, then yes, we gonna talk about it. Yes, when you make the if you make the pussy content, then we gonna talk about it, girl. Period. Talk about your motherfucking pussy as if I want some, girl. Have several motherfucking seats. Stop, drop, and roll, bitch. Bitch. There's hoes out here that wish they could do it. You see what happened to Trolling Ray, girl. You see what happened to Trolling Ray? He wish he could stop, drop, and roll, bitch. Let's stop, dropping, motherfucking roll. The fuck? Going over my notes, making sure I got everything there, okay? Ooh, this is some good tea I didn't get to go over. I'm good. Pussy. Okay, yes, this is some good tea that I didn't get to go over. Auntie Hammy, her car. I didn't get to talk about her car. But she been hiding her car and the people is looking for it, okay? She been hiding her car since the first bankruptcy, okay? And the people is looking for it. Anybody with any clues, any hints to where the whereabouts of Auntie Hammy's car? Okay, no, that's fucked up. No, Auntie Hammy trying to keep her car because I think it was her mother's car, her grandmother's car. So she's trying to keep the car, y'all. So she hiding it, okay, on period. Girl, just pay these folks their money, girl. She picked the car in somebody else's name. The people want their car. Mm-hmm. She hiding it. She got a car, but she can't drive it. You know, the last show I asked if she had a car. She got a car, but she can't drive it. She's hiding it. So this has all been about manipulation, okay? Just like Tasha K, Auntie Hammy, Auntie Scammy is a manipulator from a long line of manipulators. Her mama was a manipulator, grandmother was a manipulator. These hoes, she learned from her mama. She got it from her mama. You know what I'm saying? And she wants us to believe that she's doing well, she's well off, and she has all this money. She's a millionaire now. But I can assure you that the bitch is broke, okay? She done filed bankruptcy allegedly 2 times, okay? And from her own mouth, okay? Y'all can look it up, bitch. Y'all can look it up, people. You know what I'm saying? And my people, Crown Family, Kings, Queens. Y'all can look it up. I was just on Instagram before. I mean, not Instagram, the internet before this, Google, and I was googling Auntie Hammy bankruptcy, and she did an interview just this year, and she said last year, 2019, okay, she had to file for bankruptcy, and that was the worst thing. Okay, period. Go ahead and look that up. Okay, her teeth is yellow and her feet is black. Okay, teeth is yellow and her feet is black. Okay, she's defeated. She's defeated. Okay, you can't make that. You can't make that shit up. Okay, she just looks unwashed and unkept, unwashed and unkept. What's and the caller called in and said, "Where's the sugar daddy?" Exactly. He's motherfucking exactly. Okay, where's your sugar daddy at? You pussy asshole. Like, where's your sugar daddy at? Okay, because you look unkept. You got all this money. You have a sugar daddy. You're collecting stimuluses for doing sexual favors, okay, and you just look a mess. Even when you clean up, it's not that well. And you over there talking about you don't want to look normal. We can tell, and it's clear as day that as much as you want to deny it, there's some kind of narcotics involved. Definitely. When you was over there talking about you had breaking news about Erman, bitch, you started off the interview and you was dry. By the end of the interview, you were sweating profusely. Your whole entire outfit was soaking wet. And you can see the veins in your neck. That's them drugs. And you was moving sporadically, doing all kind of twitches and shit. Like, Today I think today or yesterday you made a video trying to pretend like acting as if you snort cocaine, but we know that you're doing some sort of narcotics. There's something going on, okay? Whether you put it in your nose, put it in your ass like Storm Monroe, or put it in your mouth. You're doing something over there, and you can't hide it. We the people can see it, okay? Keandra told it on you, okay? Y'all was fighting over the cocaine that you left in her back seat, okay? You used to date an addict, okay? And you caught a drug case. And we all can agree, okay? Birds of a feather flock together, bitch. Everybody not lying on you. You caught that drug case. You're convicted drug felon. You can't get financial aid, which is why you can't go to school. You ain't drop out, you can't go. You can go, but you have to pay for it. You think a bitch with $1 million would be able to pay for her education, but you can't. Because you ain't got $1 million. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is like your last resort. This is your final. This is it. You can't get a job nowhere. Not no regular job doing what shit. Not this type of shit. This is it for you. If this don't work, bitch, you're done. So you're selling out. You're selling out black culture. You're selling out black people. You're selling into all the stereotypes. You're an embarrassment, and you make us look like shit. We all crackheads. We all unkept. In order to have anything, we have to get a white man to trick off to us. That's what you selling the kids. I don't know what you thought. What you thought that you was selling the kids by glorifying being a prostitute and having a white sugar daddy. You're glorifying prostitution. You're selling that to the young women and the young girls in the world and the young boys, the young gay men. Oh, let me give me an old white sugar daddy. So I can be crusty like Auntie Hammy, like for what? Like, bitch, you don't even, like, girl, if you do got a sugar daddy and he is tricking off of you, girl, it's not showing, bitch. Get you a new man because if he don't got enough. He not making enough. Y'all live in an apartment. What kind of sugar he got? That's that sweet and low, bitch. That's that low vibrational funds, okay? That's that old money, bitch. That ain't even no money. That's the old coins, okay? I can't even say that's that old money. That's the old coins, okay? That's the old coins that he running out. He running out, bitch. Just say you got a sugar daddy that stays in an apartment with no furniture and no clothes. Y'all ain't got no clothes. Y'all be in the same clothes every motherfucking day. Okay, on period. I don't have to talk about your pussy girl because I can read your real life, girl. I can see it, girl. Talk about you want to do parody. What other content creator do motherfucking give us content from in front of their door? Bitch, the motherfucking rest of the house looks so motherfucking filthy dirty. Now I challenge that bitch to show us her motherfucking house. The motherfucking house is so motherfucking filthy, motherfucking dirty and trashy and nasty. The bitch gotta do motherfucking videos from in front of her front motherfucking door. I ain't never seen it before. She the only bitch I've ever seen doing videos from in front of the door. Cause she had to rock out or go for a run or something. Like, girl, get nuts. Good night. Good night. Shout out to Captivating Christian in the motherfucking building. Y'all make sure y'all follow my friend. He has all of the political updates and all the political news. Anything political that you guys want to know. Y'all make sure y'all check out CCNTV. Priyanka the Purier. Yes. Yes. Yes, let me get off of here because I'm about to go over. Y'all can tell I'm ready to drag. I'm ready to roast, drag, and gag. Was y'all there for the roast last night? Ooh, girl, the roast last night was epic. Oh, my phone died unbeknownst to me. A freaking vehicle crashed over here and knocked the power out. And I'm thinking that, what I'm seeing, everything's good, girl. And my phone was not charging. So my phone died. But it was the end of the live, so it was time to end it, and it ended at a good spot because I went back and listened to it. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that live that we did on Station Head last night. Me and the Crown family kept it lit last night, period. But there was a crash, there was a high-speed chase, and a crash in front of my house last night, and I went outside to see what was going on, but my phone had cut off and just some weird shit when it happened. I don't know if they hit a pole or just some kind of shit, but she had cut off and just some weird shit. So, yeah, it was lit, okay? Lit around here last night. I got to meet a lot of the people around here. Y'all know I just moved to LA, so it was interesting meeting my neighbors. I live in, well, y'all don't know, but I, I live in a white community, and it was a surprise to see my black ass. It was like we did not know there was black people over here. I was like, yeah, girl, I'm here. I'm here, baby. I'm here with y'all. Period. It was like we did not know there was black people. And then, but they didn't just say black people. They said real black people. They kept saying we didn't know there was real black people. What's the difference between? Wait, hold on. What is real black people? What did you mean, real black people, girl? Because I see there's black people. I just see the black person at the supermarket or you. Like, what you mean, real black people? You trying to call me ghetto? You trying to call me ghetto? You better watch your girl, because I don't like shit, girl. I don't. Those aren't nice words, bitch, and I ain't gonna treat you nice after you call me ghetto. Okay, on period. Ooh. Years ago, y'all was supposed to be fake or something. You They did not believe it last night when they see my black ass outside. They said, we got real black people over here. Real black people with dreadlocks. Period. The last place I moved into, there was a bald white man that lived there, and he had contacted the landlord and told the landlord that I cannot believe that you rented to a black man with dreadlocks. I said, and then the landlord had the audacity to call me and tell me, girl, I held that over there the whole time. I held that over there the whole time during the tendency. I said, don't tell me shit. Don't tell me a motherfucking thing, okay? When I'm over here being persecuted for being black with dreadlocks. Let me get off of here, dude. Oh, cause I ain't gonna have no time to do my little thing. Okay, let me get off of here so I can do my little thing. Okay, it's time for me to do my little thing. I'll see you guys on Station Head in 10 minutes. Okay, I said 4 o'clock. We're gonna be here in 10 minutes. All right, see y'all in a little bit. See y'all in a little bit. Bye, y'all. Make sure y'all have the Station Head downloaded. Okay, on period. Periodically, period. Okay.